question is, Paul, what do you do? How do you offer your advice and how do you offer your content? A lot of people ask about that. So I want to just sort of share that with you to give you some good stuff that you can access, really. The first thing you need to be comfortable with, and as a mortgage broker advisor, this is something that you should be doing as well, is you've got to be really, really comfortable with what is your purpose. You love this poster, don't you? The purpose of lives is to be happy. Now, I think that's a lovely purpose to have, but maybe we can't make a living from doing that, although it'd be nice to be able to combine the two. What's my purpose? Well, my purpose is to create and produce material content that helps you in your business. So how do I do this then? How do I operate my business? How do I help people to become really good mortgage advisors? Because that's what my purpose is. I've been in the industry 35, even more years, I think. It's care to imagine, we're 40 now, which is a long time. And I've experienced all sorts of areas in the mortgage sector and the financial services sector. And I'm kind of paying back now. I'm kind of helping people to become really good advisors. And that's what we do. And that's what we do. So how do I do this? Well, I do this primarily by producing content. I produce a lot of content on the internet. And I let you guys consume it because I'm at the cutting edge of what's going on, and I can often see things forward as well, and I can predict stuff and all that kind of thing. So I'm there to help you. So I produce content. So what do? Well, I produce writings, I do videos, I do podcasts, I do live streams. These are all things that we do on the internet. So let's take a look at each of these in turn to sort of give you a few more ideas about how I operate. Well, first of all, I write a lot. I've always done so. I'm a big writer. I think writing is really important, and I write a lot. Simple as that, really. So when I write, what do I do with those writings? Because it's all really good writing, but you've got to do something with it. First of all, I maintain two blogs. The first blog, paularcher.com, which has been sort of around since 2006. And if you were to head to that website, you'll find articles, sales-based articles, really, going back to 2006, 2007, and there's a lot of articles on there. Some of them are a bit dated now, but everything I write goes on there. If it's of a mortgage connection, a mortgage-related writing, then I put it on this one, advisorcpd.com. We're revamping these websites this year. We're going to smarten them up, etc., because that's what you do these days, isn't it? But again, advisorcpd.com has been going along now for about 4 or 5 years, and it's got a lot of articles on there, a lot of writings that we do on the blog. So if you fancy just reading stuff, just go on there and research it as much as you want to. Now, long stuff, big articles, I tend to publish on LinkedIn. So there's my LinkedIn posting, as you can see. This is paularcher.uk is my LinkedIn web address. And if you're not LinkedIn with me, please do. But tell me where you found me. Who are you? Lots of people link in with me and they've got no idea who I am. I think they're probably trying to sell me something. I don't like that. So just tell me that you watched the live stream or you connected to me somehow. I'd love to link in with you. Now here we have my long form articles. Here's the last one for you. Published in January. Let's just highlight that so you can see that for you. There you go. Look, January the 4th, 2022. So bang up to date. How the world of mortgage advice has changed. And not a lot of comments yet because the LinkedIn article publication doesn't get a lot of reach, actually, oddly enough. But it's a great place to put your stuff, and people will want to share as much as they want to as well. So it's a great article there. You can consume those. Now that's great to do that. We also keep in touch with you via our database email, and we use MailChimp, and we've got a database. We call it the member database. If you want access to this stuff, just get onto the member database. It's not a difficult thing to do. It doesn't cost anything. It's free. Once you're on the member database, we send out things to you every week. Every Tuesday, or every Monday, I should say, we send this one out, the Mortgage Advisor CPD. This is one that went out last week, The Myth of CAS Explained. It's just an article, a short form article that I put on the blog, but I send it to you so you can have a read of it. And a lot of people pick these up, actually. We had a really good connection rate because MailChimp and all these mailers, they tend to operate at about 10%. In other words, you send a load out and only 10% of people read them. We actually get about 20–25% of people read these things, which is really good. I really like that. We've also got a sales-based one called Virtual Selling, because we're all about virtual selling, virtual advising. That's what we're all about. That's the future. You can't say it's not, because it is the way things are. And we send this out Tuesday. And this was one that was sent out to match their voice to maximize rapport. That one out last week as well. So you can sign up for both those if you want to. So just go onto our web and you can find access to that. Go to advisorcpd.com and you can sign up to that there as well. That's good news for you. Okay, the big stuff, of course, is the books. I've been writing books since 2011, and we have 8 published so far, and I've got one more coming out. Actually, we're just getting the cover designed and getting it edited and proof right now, so that's coming out at the end of the month, called Mortgage Advising: The New Rules. It's a really good book, actually. It'll teach you all you need to know about mortgage advising. So that's what that's about. Where do you find the books? Well, we've got them on the blog. That's thepaularcher.com. We've got all the books there where you can click on them and you can go and buy those from Lulu or Amazon. Amazon author page there for you. There's my Amazon author page. There's a picture of me. Gosh, that needs changing, doesn't it? Anyway, there's an author page, and you can see you've got your CMAT books there as well, and you've got all the various other publications, selling with NLP, frontline sales coaching, inside sales, fluent influencing, everyday selling. Buy these from Amazon if you want to. A couple of them are a couple of years old, so time moves on, doesn't it? But the new book's coming out at the end of the month. So that's what we do. That stuff, apart from the books, of course, is all pretty much free, really, and that's cool with me. I think that's the right thing to do, isn't it? We also do a lot of videos. Here we go. A lot of videos which we produce. I mean, I'm doing one now, aren't I? All my videos, of course, are housed on YouTube. As you can see here, is the YouTube channel. That's paularcher.tv, which is a rather nice little word, isn't it, to use, paularcher.tv. And as you can see there, all the live streams go out there automatically. And we publish all sorts of other videos on there as well, which we pay the cost of that by advertising. So that's generally how we run the YouTube channel. This good YouTube channel got upwards of about 3,000 subscribers. So I'd like you to subscribe if you can do. And live streams, etc., all go out to the YouTube channel. As I mentioned to you, that's paularcher.tv. The live stream also goes out as a podcast. Not a lot of people are aware of that, but you can pick that up. There, for example, is Apple Podcasts, Paul Archer live stream. Do you like that picture I got done of me? Makes me look very young, doesn't it? But it's a podcast which a lot of people like to consume, actually. In fact, more people listen to the podcast than they do actually watch the live stream. So that's great if you do that as well. Now, where does all the premium stuff go? Well, the premium content goes in our boot camps. Now, you have to pay for this, of course. You have to pay the bills. So the boot camps, as we call them, houses all of our premium videos, premium audios, etc., that we use to help people. And these are courses. Bootcamp is a course. It's a self-directed course which allows you to go on, and then in your own time you consume the videos, the audios, the writings, the PDFs, etc. We've got a lot now, actually, more than people know. Over here, for example, we've got the CMAT 1 bootcamp, which has been around for a while, the CMAT 2 and 3 bootcamp, and obviously the full CMAT bootcamp. Down here, I've got the Protection Qualification Bootcamp, the Equity Release Bootcamp as well. And we've got a Mortgage Advisory Skills Bootcamp as well, which teaches you how to be a mortgage advisor. So these are great bootcamps, very popular. Unique, by the way. You won't get these anywhere else. There's people that do voiceover PowerPoint stuff, lots of those going on, and lots of live webinars with PowerPoint and somebody talking in the background. But these are videos of me presenting, whiteboard, green screen and stuff like that, all very well documented and very popular and very successful as well. So anyway, enough of that commercial stuff as well. Where do you find this? Well, Thinkific is where we house them. paularcher.thinkific is our site that we use to house these videos. So head over there and have a little look at those for you as well. Final point on social media, call it what you like now, it's called social, isn't it? I'm a great believer in focusing on social sites that work for you, not every single one. So I don't, for example, look at Instagram or Twitter and stuff like that. It just takes too much time out of your life, doesn't it? So we focus on 3. We focus on 3 social sites. The first one is Facebook. We have a business Facebook page. We created that last year, and we've got a special only group for boot campers. So if you're a boot camper, you get invited to the exclusive group. And it's there we put obviously all our podcasts and live streams, but we also do live stuff there as well for people to drop in, have a chat, talk to me, that sort of thing. We do that a lot on Facebook. It's a pretty good system, actually. Mention to you LinkedIn. Remember to link in with me as well. And the other one, I suppose, is YouTube. Social, isn't it? But you won't find us on any other social media, because life's too short, really, isn't it, in the day? So hopefully that's given you a bit of an idea about what we do, really, how we operate. That's Paul Arch, that's me, that's my content. Remember, my purpose is to help you become the very best mortgage advisor you can be. And that's how we're going to be carrying on doing that until I retire, I suppose, whenever that's going to be. I hope you enjoyed that one.